Uh-oh, and then here's that mission again. It's the Advanced Combat 5 of 10. It says, let me stress this, go fly in, let your ship get destroyed, so you accept the mission. He grants you the incursus to go fly, right? So you go to your ship hangar, you go equip the incursus, because you don't want your cruiser to be destroyed, you just want this ship that he gave you to be destroyed. So we accepted the mission, then we could go to the ship fitting. So here's another one of the Gallente frigates. Yeah, it is a different Gallente frigate. So they give you a whole bunch of different ships to look at. So then we could just equip it with a guns. The 75mm Gatling Rail 1 is alright. I think we put it on the other ship as well. So that's pretty much all we need. We just need ammunition, which was in the other ship. So we could go to the Navites, so we could say the antimatter charges were there. If we just throw them on there, we have 200 shots. Right, so we don't bring anything on the ship, we just bring the weapon and the ammunition, and then we leave the station, and then we just go destroy one ship. And then our ship gets blown up again. Then we're all done the other missions essentially. Essentially, all that's left is the advanced combat. Like, we still haven't done the final mission, because we're going to do the final missions on camera, so we can see how much the Gallente Federation reputation goes up. So I think we just need to warp to this location, and we need to destroy one pirate, and then we need to wait until the enemy forces show up, and then they will destroy our ship. Just like in the Caldari stage, so they are all the same. So maybe this should be the last career agents episode, because we're probably going to be doing more career agents for the other ones, right? We'll just go to the agency, we would just go to agent finder, right? Agents and missions, agent finder, and then we just search for agent type career agents. And then we'd find the career agents around the world for the different Caldari, the Gallente. So we're not quite done them yet, we're just about done them. So we have to activate the warp gate, fly to the next place, give you a warp gate to fly to. So then you just showed up, it said you just need to destroy the mercenary fighter, you need to be within 6,450, optimal range 3,000. So you can right click it, you can go orbit 2,500 maybe, try to orbit it closer. See if you can destroy the first ship. Should be able to. These rockets are hitting pretty hard, so this would be mercenary fighter. Actually, its faction alignment is unknown. Huh, cool. So I wonder if we can't destroy the ship, then you're gonna have to return. Oh, we can't even keep in range. We can't even keep in the range. At range, so this thing's out way faster than us. If we do keep at range, maybe be able to fly directly towards the ship, because we have to be within 6,450 to be able to shoot the ship. There we go. Yeah, keep at range is working better, unless he's actually flying towards us now. Oh no, that works. Yes, you just, or you can left click on the ship, right? Left click on him, and then keep at range is the bottom one. You just scroll out till you have a proper range, and then 2750. So then the ship would just keep within that range, and then we'd be able to destroy the ship. And there we go, the ship has been destroyed. So what kind of items he has? So we're not going to be alive too much longer, right? The reinforcements, so it's just one hobgoblin. So the fleet has showed up. Fleet has webified you, so you can't move anywhere. And they have the dampened, so that probably lowers your armor or something. Elite Federation X arcs, so you could show information. You could look at all of them, look at all the targets. So these ships are probably different than them. So you can see they're just doing all their amplified damage on you, basically. So now you have to deal with this whole fleet somehow. Oh, this guy, even go look at him and see what he's doing. Look at all the ships flying towards you. They're soon gonna destroy your ship. Oh, they're starting to shoot at you. Cool. Here's all the volleys of bullets coming from. So here's you. You're being attacked by everybody. Absolutely nothing you can do again. Always the best missions. 100% helpless. That's why you want to make your objective. Is there a way to come back here and defeat these guys? I mean, you could find a way to. Yeah, that's right. Your targeting range is down. You can't even target them because we went to your ship and then we show your targeting. Go to your attributes. You can only target things. Oh, maximum targeting rate is 3,000. So they have to be really close to be able to even target them. They're always staying out of range, so no, you can't get them. So now you're completely surrounded by everybody. Okay, get out of there. So now your ship has been destroyed once again. Just make sure you're not in your cruiser ship, right? So there goes your ship. There goes your gun that you brought. Everything's been destroyed. The enemy has won. Let's lose another ship. So there's the Advanced Military Mission 5. So hopefully there's nothing else important that comes up so we can just finish the missions. Alright, and then they're going to teach you about using drones, I guess, because the quest said to use the drones he gives you. So then your ship, your Navitish, your frigate, it has a drone bay. So you put the one civilian hobgoblin, so it would need level 1 drones to train. So we already had that trained somehow. Maybe we start with it. Oh, so we're going to have to launch the drones, because we have to destroy the ship with the drones. So on the right hand side you see an interface, drones in the bay, right click, launch drones. So now your drone is in space. Yeah, there's your drone, it just flies around you until you right click the enemy lock target. So now drone's in local space, and you can say right click engage target. So now your drone should be attacking the enemy. Yeah, there we go. Now the Gallente, I guess they use drones, right? Eldari, they use missiles mainly. So now you destroyed the ship with your drone. So local drones in space. Now you right click it, return to drone bay. And then your drone should return to your drone bay. There we go. Now it's back in your inventory. Now we dock up again. So it has a cargo bay to hold items. Then it has a drone bay to hold drones. So eventually you can train more into drones. You can decide if you want missiles or drones or projectile weapons. But I guess this was your introduction to using your drones in space to destroy an enemy. So that's how you use the drones. Alright, so I guess the missions are basically done. So we did the last few missions just in this Gallente frigate that they give you. And then they just basically give you the items. They give you the stasis web of fire, the disruptor and everything, and then the small armor repair, because Gallente doesn't use shield repair, they use armor repair. So your ship has more armor as well. So let's just complete the missions, the business career path mission. So alright, so we just need the ammunition. They give us ammunition from a quest anyways, so they basically allow you to finish it. So interactions, we could see Gallente Federation is -1. So if we're to accept this, they also give you an industrial ship, right? Show info there. Give you a whole bunch of Gallente ships here. Give you a destroyer, I think. You just have to learn how to fly it first. So we could complete the mission. We have the antimatter charges. So then now if we go to Gallente, 0.81, but then Caldari went down as well, right? Caldari didn't like what you did. They liked what you did before, but then they didn't like how you helped Gallente. And the Amar Empire went down a little bit. Although Minamatar went up, they like what you did. Gallente Federation, they went up, they liked what you did. So that's all done. That the business career agent is done. Exploration career agent. She just wanted you to go fly to the mission site. So go to the inventory, proof of discovery gas. So we scanned them down already on the other ship. They should still be scanned. Pretty sure. Or we could just put the probe launchers back on here. We just need the gas pass key, I guess. And especially since it was in the episode earlier too, right? So we already did the scanning before, probe scanner. If you don't have the site scanned, then just go scan it again. So the gas training site, warp to it. So there's gonna be new ones, right? Because sites, they don't stay there forever. Sites are only there for a little bit, and then they disappear, and then new sites come back to replace those ones. So if you were to come here tomorrow, I imagine all these sites would be gone. And you'd have to scan all these sites again. So it looks like we still have the data site, the relic site, and we still have a gas site. We only had one gas site scanned, so though we seem to have it scanned, we get the gas pass key, and then we just go through the gate. And I think we just have to collect something from a cargo, right? So that's pretty much this mission. Alright, so we just collected the cargo and then we docked up at the station. So now our reputation with Gallente is going to go up even more, and then our Caldari reputation is going to go down. So it's 0.81, Caldari is 2.79. So Gallente Federation went up, Caldari went down. So basically, right, Caldari is going to go up, and then our Gallente is going to go up, and then the enemies is going to go down around like half as much, right? So if you ran like 100 missions for Caldari and 100 missions for Gallente, then they would be pretty much exactly even. They would be up in the positives. So we completed that mission, got some more reputation, maybe the industry career path. So we had to create this ship, or we could buy the ship, or we already have the Navitus ship, right? Mission requires, yeah, it's just creating this ship. Or we could just go to the market details. Hopefully there's one for sale. Yeah, there is. Okay. Or if there wasn't one for sale, right, you just go to your ship hangar. Navitus. We're piloting the Navitus. So we just basically right click it, and then we'd say strip the fitting. Yes. There we go. Now we could say oh, we need to get out of the ship, so we can get in our carousel again. So this thing, they give it to you for the mission, and then deciding since we don't really need it anymore, we could right click it, we could say repackage the Navitus. So I guess they basically loan you this ship or something. Well, no, that's not true. This is for a business. You are supposed to make these ships. So if we were to create the ship, how long would it take to make the ship? We'd need to collect all these resources, so we'd have to go mine everything. 286. Okay, so I guess it isn't that much to mine. We would have to get the resources though, and then it would take 1.5 hours to build the ship. So we could regain the ship some other time, right? We could look through all these ships later, but we don't really need it. So that mission was completed. Now negative 0.44. So Caldari's not liking this as much, but Gallente is liking this. Oh, Minotaur's up in the positives. How quickly they jumped up. Oh, it's because of our connection skill. That's right. As soon as they go into the positives, they're not hostile towards you. So base standing 0.02. Gallente Federation, once their standings go up to 0.02, their standings is just going to absolutely skyrocket as well. So the military career path. Find Wolf and take him out once and for all. If your shields and armor are depleted, you're close to being destroyed, so fly back to the station. Then, considering we could use our cruiser for this one. Then the advanced military, he's just going to tell you to go kill the terrorist leader inside the pleasure hub. So actually we could do the military and the advanced military at the same time. We accept both of them. Then hopefully Gallente will be in the positives, so we could just use our carousel. We don't have to scan down any more sites. We don't need a remote repair or anything, so we could just fully fit it out with its rocket launchers and ammunition like it once had before. Must be in the inventory. There you go. Rapid light launcher, inferno missiles. We don't need warp disruptors anymore. We don't need weapifiers anymore. Put the shield extenders back on the ship. This time it's going to be much easier. Before, when we first did this mission for Caldari, they were pretty hard, but actually we just have to go destroy a few enemies. That should be super quick. Hopefully. Well, we have to destroy the pleasure hub and then destroy him. I don't know if we have to loot anything or not, but we could find out here. So we could go warp to the location for the exam. This one was the one kill the terrorist leader inside the pleasure hub. So maybe before it's just going to be like the stasis webifier and we're going to be stuck there. Really stuck? Not able to Did we click warp to location? Maybe we did. Establish a warp drive. No, we didn't. Wonder why it didn't start warping us. Oh, there's some more ships. There's always a whole bunch of ships flying around here. Read the mission journal. Scanner's picking up 3 hostile moving ships. It seems that he's not in the ships. So is this the pressure hub? Yeah, pressure hub. Which one is it? We need to destroy the terrorist leader. Alright, here's the terrorist leader. So we lock on to the terrorist leader. You could even shoot him from here without moving, right? Our missiles have a 38-kilometer range, so it's not going to even matter. We don't know how many missiles he takes. These things might take one missile. That might take one missile, so we just launch one missile at these smaller ships, and hopefully it destroys them. Oh no, they have a bit more health. Okay, just launch all your missiles at the terrorist leader then. Don't worry about the other guys. That's your only objective. You need to destroy the terrorist leader. These guys, we could destroy them. They will give us 5,000 bounty and maybe some other rewards, but that one's done. So instead of docking, we could just set destination to the next objective, right? To both of them. We're completed here, so we reload our ammunition. And now it's 3 jumps away. We'll defeat the advanced combat. Alright, so we just arrived. So apparently we have to activate the acceleration gate. So we warp through the acceleration gate and then see what's on the other side. So all of our ammunition is fully reloaded. All we have to do is take out the leader, right? Find Wolf and take him out once and for all. So he's actually behind the acceleration gate. So we could just chill here. We don't even have to burn out to the enemies. They're all within range. Because if we try to activate the gate, it's going to say we can't use the gate. So if we try to activate the gate to just warp to the end, it'll say, the gate is locked. There are enemies in the area. Destroy the enemies before you proceed. So we can just click on the ship, click on the rocket launcher, click on the ship, click on the rocket launcher, click on the ship, click on the rocket launcher, and all the ships are pretty much destroyed. Unless another one wave shows up or something. So it's just the one ship. Once he's destroyed, we should be able to go through the activation gate. Activate gate. Oh no, 2 more ships show up. So that's actually no problem, right? You just lock onto these ships and then just shoot them probably with like 1 or 2 missiles each. Oh, they're these guys. Okay. And you just launch the missiles and then maybe go through the acceleration gate. So here we go. Now accelerate or activate. Cool. Now we're into the final room. Final room where we just have to defeat the final enemy. Oh, he's not even here. We still have to defeat these guys first. Alright, so it's just the same thing, right? Maybe we'll come back when we're warping through the gate again. Just locking onto them and then shooting your missiles at the enemies, basically. Don't even think we really have to move from this spot. Maybe they do have some more health. These guys are usually a little bit harder to destroy. These guys should just, yeah, they should just come within range anyway, so we could just sit here. They will come to us. We should fall pretty quickly and then see if some more reinforcements come up or not. Yeah, there's some more ships. So it's just gonna be a whole bunch of ships that show up. And maybe we could even reload the ammunition, right? We get two of them firing at somebody, and we reload all. And then the other 3 weapon turrets are going to be reloading, while the other 2 are shooting at the enemies. And those ones will be depleted soon. So we could shoot enemies with our 3 systems at full, and then we could reload these ones. might as well just start back reloading. And when these guys come on, maybe your ammunition will be reloaded. Oh, we still have one free turret. Alright, so there's a couple more enemies that came. We destroyed them. So now you're ready to go through the activation gate to finally destroy the final enemy. All of your rocket missiles are basically reloaded. Wolf Stasis Tower, stolen Navy ship to spy the agent. Same as before, except before we just went straight for the Stasis Tower and had to warp out a bunch of times. So we're webified. I think the Stasis Tower was the objective, right? Oh nice, yeah, the light missiles, they do a lot more damage than projectile things did before. So I don't even think we have to target these ships, right? We just have to wait for Wolf to come out and destroy him, maybe. So we could even shoot our missiles. All of our missiles are reloading by now. Perfect. There we go, so there's the cargo container. We're supposed to destroy Wolf. Oh, there goes the station. The station has been destroyed. Stolen Navy ship. We could destroy the enemies if we want. They are here. Oh, there's the capsule. So destroy Wolf's capsule. And once he's destroyed, maybe we'll go. Oh, so there's usually nothing good in there. If we want to take it. Agent, set destination. Perfect. Mission complete. Now we go home, turn in D2 missions, and then see what happens to our faction standing finally. Alright, so we're finally done all 5 career agents, the military career path. We completed that one, we destroyed the enemies, now our Federation 0.44, Gallente Federation negative 0.26, Qatari going down, Amar's going down, Minotaur's going up, Gallente's going up. So now the advanced military career path, complete that mission, Gallente Federation negative 0.08. So if we just do one more storyline mission or one more career path mission, then we'll go back up. But once this goes down to 0, so it's say 1.2 in the window here because of our connection skill, it would actually drop down to negative right away. So Qatari say we got to keep those up. Minotaur, we could raise those up. Amar, we could raise those up. Gallente, we could raise those up some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did the 5 career missions. So there's something else to do in Eve. So instead of the regular missions, you could raise your standings with the Gallente Federation and actually the Federal Navy Academy. So this is the station we have been doing quests in. If we were to do a few more quests for these guys, we could actually get directly into the Gallente Federation, right? We skip the factions. Doesn't matter that they're at negative. It doesn't matter that they hit us specifically. The Federal Navy Academy, they love you. So if you go above 5, like if you're running missions for these guys, we'll just go to the agency tab here quick. The agency, if we're looking for agent finder, career agents, we'll look for any type of agents. For the Gallente Federation, for any corporation, we'll just say agent level 2. So know that the Federal Administrative and the Federal Customs. Yes, because for the corporations themselves, we always have a 1.2 because of our connection skill. So it doesn't matter what corporation they are for actually. And then actually the agent himself has the always one, so you could always run level 2 agents, but then level 3 agents. They will only show up for the Federal Navy Academy because they're the only ones that like us that much. So I wonder why there's only one of them. Is there only what? Because we have a location, any distance, level 3, any type, high security, Gallente Federation, corporation family, or standing requirements. Because that's just going to show all the ones. Oh, Federation Navy. Provides you with missions standings of 3.0 from his corporation or faction. It's the Federal Navy. Oh, Federal Navy Academy. So maybe if we just click on Federal Navy Academy or something, because you could see all these guys basically have the same liking towards you. Federal Navy Academy 4.71. So I wonder is there only one agent? Because we could go click on the Federal Navy Academy to look at information about the agents. So they have 3 distribution agents for level 1, 4 distribution agents for level 2, 3 distribution agents. Oh, low security, that makes sense. If we take off the high security and go to any security, we can see they do have agents, but they're in low security, so they can't really help us too much. I guess there is the one, even if there is just one agent, I guess, and it's just distribution, so that makes sense. The starting corporations that have the career agents, you can raise their standing so quickly, they only give you distribution agents, so you could do level 3 distribution agents for Gallente and then do their storyline missions right away. And then I imagine it's the same for the other factions, right? So if we were to go to level 4 agents, we would actually be able to do these agents pretty soon. There's one in high security. Yeah, we would just need the 5 corporation standing, which our corporation is 4.71, so it's pretty darn close. So if you ever wanted to get into an opposing corporation, is that what it is? The opposing the opposing factions. If you're a Caldari and you ever want to get into the Gallente Federation, you would just raise up the corporation standings and then run level 3 missions for them. Basically, yeah, we can run level 3. It's just the level 4 missions that we need the 5 rating for. So there's the end of this episode. So career agents, you could do them everywhere. You could just go to the agency, go to home, and then you go to agents and missions, and agents finder. And then whatever type you're looking for, if you're looking for a security agent or a mining agent or whatever faction you're looking for, we're just going to be looking for career agents, because maybe we can do the other Gallente career agents, right? If we go here, career agents highest available, any distance, any security, Gallente Federation. So just get rid of that, I guess. So we did these 5, right? Career path already completed. If we go to Caldari State, career path already completed for those, although there's always still the other ones, right? Because we could still do the other career agents for these guys specifically, but we have not done any for the Minotaur. So Gallente Federation still in the negative. So I think right now we're just gonna go to one of these jumps, so 9 jumps away. So we go set destination, 9 jumps, and then 9 jumps isn't really far or anything. So we have our ship here, we have our ammunition, we could leave all these here. We have some cool industrial ships, some cool mining ships, some cool Gallente frigates. Oh, the catalyst, that's a really good destroyer. I think that's a really good one too, small hybrid turret. So then we could just leave, and then we undock, and then we fly to the next place where the career agents are, and then do missions for them, and then watch your standings, and then you're gonna have to fly to the Amara state and do all of their career agents, and then the Minotaur state. So I guess if you're looking for something to do, it's going to take a lot of time to get your skills, to train, to eventually raise all of your faction standings up to hopefully past level 3, so you can always just do level 3 for any corporation you want, and then work your way up to level 4 missions.